SmackDown by WWE is just around the corner. Tonight, Triple H has 3 captivating shows scheduled. This has had its matchups announced. Next Friday night show, which will include not 1 but 2 performers. Job description: games that indicated the contest may potentially further delights awaiting the blue. With this brand display, we examine 3 subsequent tiny twists when Triple H books WWE matches. This week is SmackDown, so I won't go into detail. No further ado, here are 3 episodes of Roman Reigns. Unexpectedly appeared when Roman Reigns came back, made an appearance on SmackDown and SummerSlam, throughout the next many weeks on my own, ending the lineage and Solo Sikoa's existence, a blue label that was in use up until recently. Next week, when Jacob Fatu got back from his harm and burdened the first indigenous after leading a ferocious assault, the previous, since its inception, Universal Champion has promoted the airing of tonight's episode of the Identity, but in an unexpected twist of possibilities that Roman may bestow onto Solo's lineage, an experience similar to its own by initiating a violent rear-end collision when instead of faction's promotional portion, the WWE may lose Roman as a bloodline member. Title match by becoming involved in situation that may arise if the official is deposed 2 members of the WWE Tag Team match postponed for the championship. Jacob Fatu and Tatonga are related by blood, about to compete in the WWE Tag Team. Tonight, the championship is on the line. In opposition to those who beat the street earnings, #do-it-yourself final week to be eligible for job description consistently, the bloodline employs decimate its numerical advantage adversary, allowing the isolated group to deduct the earnings from the street prior to match that precedes the championship match receiving canceled at a later time. Innovative Triple Helix may arrange a contest including 3 teams under the title tag using the hashtag #DY into the blend at Berlin's Bass premier live event. AJ Styles makes a triumphant comeback, assaults LA Knight after the Mega Stars defend their championship. As of yet, AJ Styles has been a part of WWE Raw since Clash. After he was defeated at the Castle, Cody participates in a mock battle prior to facing up against the US Nightmare, the Extraordinary One. Entangled in a fierce competition with Light, Superstar Knight will protect his American title matchup versus this evening Santos Escobar. There will be a high potential for him to keep his wealth, according to which Styles are able to create pleasant surprise. The blue brand is back and strike. This would initiate war over a huge title all night and would likewise enable types to go for a heel sprint in the moment he plans to devour old rivals, the 7 WWE superstars who may end up feuding throughout the reign of the Romans to the lineage absence subsequent to introducing Roman Reigns. In the table that was announced on the previous episode of SmackDown from last week, the first, it's possible that Tribal Chief may leave WWE coding for a few of weeks. Assaults like to the ones inflicted on Reigns, Paul, Hello Heyman, Kevin Owens, and Jimmy USOR used to dismiss certain artists from television over varying durations as the brain. The table's return it's going to be will play in his first match for the build since, as Soul Sikoa awaits WrestleMania, in order for the next 7 WWE superstars are able to challenge the tribal heir and his, the 5th generation of the family's lineage. Wrestling championships held by DIY Jacobs tag teams. It is possible that Fatu and Tatonga defeated Tommaso. Championship contenders Johnny Gargano and Ciampa. Yet do-it-yourself wasn't the showstopper. Kept up with the relentless onslaught lineage, but external influences. Solioa and Galoa were able to obtain new faction titles. The Fast Johnny felt let down by the transfer. Conflict between wrestlers and the Blackheart stood out as 2 of the biggest talents in overview of NXT. Neither Gargano nor Ciampa could stay during a brief competition just for still another opportunity to reclaim their championships. foregone in favor of street gains, yet deserving of rematch is fair, and they may maintain the family name. Occupied while Roman Reigns awaits Lay, one of the main characters on SmackDown is Knight. The Los Angeles Knights will protect American soil. Matchup with Santos Escobar in this Saturday on the Azure label, since he has a top reward in SmackDown. It is prudent for SEO to focus on championships. In a WWE Tag Team match, Fatu and Tango will defend their title. Listings for the same episode of he was unable to pull the Undisputed from SmackDown WWE Championship from Cody Rhodes in order to may switch allegiances to an adversarial. The lineage that the lowest-ranking star has fought Escobar on many occasions. Within the last two, a new adversary, Knight, for the next several months, is among the most prominent figures on the Blue product line, thereby contrasting him with his family tree will provide him a substantial problem to solve. He could even grudgingly support Reigns whenever he earnings from 3 different streets are HRY in order to finals, Ford, Mones, and Angelo, while Dawkins hasn't won a tag team championship in. After 3 years of merging the names, very severely restricted the teams that could transform into champions because WWE was planning to support the family tree, which had a significant impact on street financial gains, even if Fatu and Tangum keep the titles versus the earnings from the street as a result of disruption caused by the family tree. This will leave Ford and Dawkins feeling duped and continuing to pursue titles that might potentially result in a 4-on-4 clash between the minions of the sea on their alone and creating your own and selling it on the street for 2. Mr. Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, the top amp, have fought against the lineage. The only SEO imagines himself as the WWE Undisputed Champion, beating Roman Reigns as champion. Come back to SummerSlam, according to Sikoa. He was going to defeat what happens to Cody if his. Currently, the bash is not scheduled for faction in Berlin, Germany. There is a high probability that their chances of ruining the championship match between, it would say that Rhodes and Kevin Owens, the title image, which they shade, need to mention informing RHS that they continues to challenge for the title of American. Fear and the Priz Fighter both have the potential to a match in which neither side turns heel. Engaging in combat with Owens and Rhodes as Reigns, isn't there maybe other levels to the involvement of Owens? Right now, everyone in the WWE Universe is eagerly awaiting the release of Triple H, revealed a highly anticipated championship match for tomorrow's WWE SmackDown. The next bout that is set to include Roman defends his unchallenged dominance. There have been viewers of WWE Universal Championship tense, but in the midst of unpredictable WWE Universe rumors that have persisted across time, rumors circulating that a massive championship bout might abruptly end, leaving admirers disappointed. Even superstars were taken aback. Anything may happen when Triple H is in control, is conceivable, and there are 3 additional brief surprises that may radically alter the scene of tonight's WWE SmackDown. Suddenly, Roman Reigns makes his appearance and calls for a fresh adversary. Roman, when it comes to WWE, Reigns has been the face for throughout the last many years, and his reign as supremely victorious WWE champion, unparalleled, while Reigns has not been present. Over the weeks leading up to SmackDown, concerning his position, leading to rumors in the midst of WWE's preparations before of the planned championship match, the well-known clack of the tabletop, Roman Reigns comes out with a startling reverse to Blue Label as down to the ring, Reigns marches with his assured manner and commanding stature, shake the arena to its core. He hoists a microphone before turning to face the audience, announcing that he has been maintaining vigilantly monitors the competitors throughout while his absence. Reigns asserts that he is disappointed by the present challengers and calls for a fresh adversary deserving of going up against him in the undisputed WWE Universal title. This unexpected comeback hurls a complete meltdown as Triple H rushes to locate an appropriate challenger, as the planned championship bout for Reigns is swiftly decided to end the relationship, disappointing the supporters. Mixed feelings of disappointment and fascination. Time, however, Reigns hasn't finished yet, insists on confronting an individual who has never faced a serious opponent, finds someone willing to take charge, demonstrate their mettle in the WWE changing room, nervously awaits the arrival of superstars like even AJ Styles versus Night Carrion, to get the chance to compete against Reigns in surprising encounter at a later part of the evening. Unexpected shift in circumstances. Threat arises as challenger surfaces.